Dapper Dog Steals Show. So last Saturday, my friends decided to throw a fancy tea party, because apparently we're the kind of people who see a single episode of The Crown and immediately want to eat cucumber sandwiches while pretending we have British accents. The group chat was filled with debates about whether semi-formal meant khakis or if we needed monocles and top hats. The only thing we could agree on was that everyone had to dress up. Even the invitations had a little top hat emoji. I figured, how hard could it be? I ironed my shirt, dusted off my only pair of dress shoes, and practiced saying splendid in the mirror. When I showed up, though, the vibe was not what I expected. Out of the 6 of us, only 2 were wearing anything remotely formal. One guy was in a hoodie that said "if found, return to couch," another was wearing pajama pants with pizza slices on them, and someone else had just rolled out of bed and was still clutching a Pop-Tart. The table was set beautifully, with delicate china, tiny sandwiches, and a teapot shaped like a goose, but the guests looked like they wandered in from a sleep study. I was about to comment on the lack of effort when the room suddenly went quiet, and we all turned to see who, or what, was entering. In strutted Max, my friend's golden retriever, looking more dapper than any of us. He was wearing a tiny, perfectly tied bow tie and, I swear, a monocle clipped to his collar. Someone had even managed to get him to sit upright at the table, and before we could react, he daintily dipped his snoot into a teacup, lapping up Earl Grey with the poise of a seasoned aristocrat. The rest of us were losing it, but Max seemed completely unfazed, as if he attended formal teas every weekend. Even the dog treats were arranged on a tiny silver platter. It suddenly hit us that in the entire group, Max was the only one who'd actually followed the dress code. He looked at us over his teacup, as if silently judging our fashion sense. My friend leaned over and whispered, "You know, I always suspected Max was a bit of a snob." And that's when I realized, at this party, the only one truly suited for the occasion was the dog.